thank you for coming. We're all feeling for the fires in the LA area. In our Sangha, accesstozen Sangha, we do have a Sangha member who has lost their home. So this is really deep for us. And as a way to meet this moment, I thought we would first chant the three refuges. Chant it first or sing it first, and then we'll go into silence and sit with it. And that's where I'll say a little bit, and then we'll come back out and chant it again. I think the melodicness of it is beautiful. You're welcome to unmute and chant along. I think you'll pick up the melody pretty quickly. Let me just say a few things about it. This is the version we have. This is the Pali, which is the first recorded language of Buddhism. The translation is here. I will give you the link after. And so basically the refuges say, Buddha, I go to for refuge. Dharma or Dhamman, I go to for refuge. Sangam or Sangha, I go to for refuge. And then since it was an oral tradition, things are said 3 times. So Dirtiyampi means for the 2nd time. Tatiyampi means for the 3rd time. All right. Okay. So we'll just go ahead and start. Again, feel free to unmute yourself and follow along again. I think you'll get the melody once I've gone through the first stanza, so to speak. All right, here we go. Buddham saranam gacchami, Dhammam saranam gacchami, Sangham saranam gacchami, Ditiyampi Buddham saranam gacchami, Ditiyampi Dhammam saranam gacchami, Ditiyampi Sangham saranam gacchami, Tatiyampi Buddham saranam gacchami, Tatiyampi Dhammam saranam gacchami, Tatiyampi Sangham saranam gacchami. All right. So now we'll go into meditation. I'll just offer a little dharmet at the beginning, and then we'll come back out and chant it again. All right, so take whatever is useful for you, works for you as a meditative or reflective position. In my tradition, I ring the bell 3 times to start and once to end. All right, I want to thank everyone for bringing your caring hearts and mind and bodies to this, sit here to this healing space as we respond to the difficulties that are happening with the LA fires. Many of us I know are affected by it directly or indirectly. And so the 3 refuges are something that all the sects of Buddhism would ground ourselves in. And so the refuge is we go to refuge, to the Buddha, the Dharma or the Dhamma, and the Sangha or the Sangham. Buddha was a real person from India who realized the capacity for awakening. And so for me, as refuge, as a way to go to the Buddha for refuge, is a sense really that his teachings and his understanding is about our human condition. And how do we wake up to that in a way that we can be fully present with our lives in all its joys and sorrows. So that's, to me, a refuge of that, how I'm feeling, how my experience, how our experience as human beings in conditions as they are is indeed noble, and that we gather together to take refuge in someone who has shown us or is showing us our humanness and how we can be present and awake to that. The Dharma or the Dhamman is the teachings, the expression of what he learned, how it's been passed on, and through the teachers and the ancestors that have shown it to us. And by this I mean all ancestors, not just what's determined as teachers, right? Your grandmas or your grandfathers or your grandparents or the trees or the earth that shows you some sense of what it is to be alive. One of the roots of Dharma is nature, as in the big N, so indeed. And the Dhamma is also considered the laws of nature. So these are the teachings. So we go to refuge for the laws, the conditions of life, the nature of life, as it is. And then certainly there's the refuge of Sangha or Sangam, which is the community of practitioners, which right now we're in a Sangha, people who, and beings who are gathered to commit, to express, to show our caring and our love for the world and the capacity we all have to be awakened right here and right now. And part of that awakening, of course, is that we are all connected. And so when there's pains and sorrows in one area, it affects us all. And that's why we've shown up to be here, to share our care, our love, our support. It really makes a difference. Thich Nhat Hanh says that the next Buddha will be the Sangha. So this is an expression. All right, we'll go in silence now as you let that sink in, wherever it is. Perhaps the phrases of going to refuge, to Buddha, Dharma, or Sangha is supportive to you, both in how you're being with the situation and perhaps sending it out to those you know that are affected, be they people you know directly or indirectly. And I'll actually add all beings. All right, I'll be inviting the bell once and then I'll share again the three refuges chant and we'll do it together again. Buddham Saranam Gacchami Dhammam Saranam Gacchami Sangham Saranam Gacchami Dutiyampi Buddham Saranam Gacchami Dutiyampi Dhammam Saranam Gacchami Dutiyampi Sangham Saranam Gacchami Tatiyampi Buddham Saranam Gacchami Tatiyampi Dhammam Saranam Gacchami Tatiyampi Sangham Saranam Gacchami. All right. So I want to thank East Bay Meditation Center for partnering with us on this. Crystal, do you want to say anything more about what EBMC might be doing or?
Yeah, thank you so much, Reverend Leanne. I know this came together on very short notice, just yesterday, like at 5 o'clock in the early evening, and I'm just so grateful to see so many people here in Sangha. It's really uplifting to me. So thank you to Reverend Leanne. Thank you, Access to Zen. EBMC will be offering another program this Sunday morning. And I hope you all take care of yourselves and yeah, be well out there. Thank you.
Thank you for your good hearts.